Hi fellow traders. Today we are going to analyze Canadian dollars. So we'll start with the major pair, that is USD CAD, and you can see that the price is trying to go up, but it's not actually able to go up. Last time when this engulfing bullish candle was made, it had successfully closed above this line. You see this red line, this one. This is MACD predictor, also called trend predictor, and daily candle closed above this trend predictor, which says that the market had changed the trend to upside. But price action of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 days, the consecutive 9 days action did not support this this idea of trend change. So I can say that there is no bullish force in this USD CAD, despite despite this formed this bullish engulfing candle and closed above this MACD predictor. So now there is one minus scenario. If it will continue to the upside, then it can take a shape of like A, B, C, D. A, B equals C, D will be somewhere around here, and this will be a resistance zone because this was previous support zone. You can see this shaded area here. Yeah, so this can go up to 38.52.3, but price action is not supporting this A, B, C, D movement to the upside. Also, there is one more thing. Before this movement caused by coronavirus, USD CAD used to trade between a range of 1.30 and 1.35. So market is still at the upper border of its previous range, the range of the normal market condition. So there is enough room to move to the downside. Even if we look at the RSI, there is enough room to move to the downside. So I'm not confident in this bullish scenario, despite it looks like it can make ABCD. So I'll rather favor bearish scenario here, and there is other fundamental factor that the demand of crude oil is increasing in the world. Many countries are opening up. The period of lockdown is already over in many countries, so demand of crude oil is increasing, as well as, and consequently, demand of Canadian dollar is increasing. So fundamentally there will be a fall in USD CAD because Canadian dollar will be strengthening. That's why I am not going to trade this ABCD to the upside, despite it looks like a kind of minor probable pattern. But I do not suggest to go long in USD CAD because I'm expecting Canadian dollar to strengthen, and I'm rather looking for fall. So what I said is very hypothetical and probably not going to take place. So it's not going to go to 1.38452. Rather, it's more likely to fall because the price action is very sideways and it's fragile, and it looks like it's intending to fall. So let's look at the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame before we finalize anything. If we look at this 4 hour time frame, we can see that the price was moving in this range. It couldn't continue. Price fell below this range, and then again now trading around this lower trend line, lower border of the range. And all these candles are too small and too weak to continue to the upside, and it looks like it's more probably gonna fall down. So USD CAD is kind of on the verge of fall. Canadian dollar is going to rise. So shall we sell USD CAD? No. Instead, we should buy CAD not against USD but against JPY, because we have very interesting situation on USD JPY. Let's look at USD JPY. Situation is pretty simple. This is not complicated. As you already know that I use RSI of 5 period because there are 5 working days in a week, and I want to understand the strength on the basis of 5 days. So it's working well on USD JPY as well. So you can see that the market usually stays between this 80 and 20 of RSI 5. So last time it came and touched the 20 and returned back. Today you can see that this is a bullish candle. Plus, after this V-shaped recovery, USD JPY is moving in kind of range of 106 and 109. So market came back to the downside almost at the lower band of the Bollinger, and now it's going up. So there is a high probability that at least it will go to the mid band of Bollinger around 107.50. So while USD JPY is intending to go up, USD CAD is intending to go down. So rather than selling USD CAD, we should buy CAD JPY. So here is how we are going to buy CAD JPY. Let's look at the CAD JPY directly. 1 hour RSI of 24 period has just crossed above 50 line. I mean, now it's at 51. So this is showing that the strength of last 24 period is above 50. So it's a signal of like a beginning of an upswing, and this, even if the upswing will be smallest, it will stay in this range. So at least it will touch the upper border of this line. You can see I've drawn these two lines. So it will go something around 79.35. So this will be the number of pips on the reward side. If we buy right now, we have 60 pips on the reward side, and we have almost 42 pips, 43 pips on the risk side. So this is a nice trade, and I have just taken my buy position right at this area, 78.74. Although there is 18 minutes remaining in this candle closer, but I believe that this candle is going to close above 78.7475, and this RSI is going to stay above this 50 at the closing time. So I have taken my buy position, a kind of aggressive entry, and I'm targeting this upper border of the line, which is 79.35. So that's all, 79.30 or 79.3035. So I'll be very careful, and I'll be watching it. If the price will be slowing down around 79.30, I'll rather exit at 79.30 with the profit of 55 pips, because anyway I'm risking only 43 pips, and there are 55 pips on the reverse. So that's all about CAD JPY, and thank you for watching.